Good morning, church. God is good, and all the time. My name is John Gethy, and I stand here representing of Brookside. And amongst the crowd, we also have quite a few Brookside members who are here with us today. If I could request the Brookside members who are here in church, if you could just stand up and thank you. Elder Ochola was able to contribute to the company. I will begin with the tribute from our executive chairman, Mohoho Kenyatta, who unfortunately since Elias passed on, had been out of the country and continues to be out of the country. He would have, by the sudden demise of Mr. Elias Ochola on the morning of Sunday, the 8th June, 2025. A pillar of strength and wisdom, Mr. Ochola dedicated 25 years of exemplary service to Brookside, rising through the ranks to become the sales director. Unwavering dedication, passion, commitment, grace, and professionalism. At 69 years of age, Mr. Ochola was more than a colleague. He was a mentor, a friend, and a guiding force to many. A man whose leadership and foresight shaped many careers and left an indelible mark on the company. Throughout the triumphs, challenges, mergers, and partnerships that we experienced and encountered throughout the years. As we mourn his loss, we also celebrate a life well lived, one that inspired many and played a critical role and contributed immensely to Brookside, Africa. I would like to now read my own tribute to Elder Elias, as we always fondly remember and joked with. When Elias joined Brookside, and this, by the way, was the first time that I was meeting him, I, as his colleague in my role of what I used to look after back in the day of milk procurement and extension services, he struck me as a calm individual who exhibited aspects of hidden talent that I felt he was coming to surprise the organization with. Whenever we get new individuals joining us, it is a normal practice to take them through the induction process, and my role was to take him through my department and walk him through on the department. So my true. Did Elias he got carjacked to the many freedom from hunger walks that we did together. He was always full of energy. Why do I mention the carjacking incident? Some of you may not even know that that happened very early on as he was driving to work from home. Some people had eyed his Subaru Legacy and felt that they needed it more than he did. And in the usual style of carjackers, at gunpoint, he was forced down on the floor of the car, face down, and driven around Nairobi and eventually into the Kinangop Hills for a couple of hours where he was dumped. You can imagine the harrowing experience that can be for anyone, even today. But you know, he just got up, dusted himself, and he was back at work the next day. It also helped as we worked together that he kept making references, even as late as our last strategic meeting that we had in May this year. He kept on making references to Gillette East Africa and Johnson & Johnson. So I'm surprised when I MC that, actually I'm not surprised that Johnson & Johnson was also expected here today. But armed with this and his other experiences, I think including the carjacking event, which probably contributed to the way he was able to streamline the rowdy salesmen of yesteryears. Yes, this helped mold the department, the sales department, into what it is today. From this and many other shared experiences, I got to learn many aspects of professionalism from him. That, to me, formed the true essence of an enriched relationship. Elias, thank you very much. We will also be having a few more tributes from other members of Brookside.
I stand here before you to lead the tribute from the sales team, which our late boss was the general of the team and a man of immense wisdom and humility. For 25 years, he led with quiet strength. His communication was clear and precise. His vision was inspiring. His mentorship was priceless, and his devotion to the team and the company unmatched. Mr. Ochola taught us not only to meet the target set, but how to lead, how to serve, and how to stand tall with integrity and courage. We will deeply miss his presence, his wisdom, his steady heart, and the quiet legacy we live in the processes and systems he built. The lives he touched are with his family during this difficult season. One of the other, something to mention to the family and to everybody seated here, is that through the leadership of Elias and his leadership, and this is a regime that we head towards every month, we had a very intense, we really rallied the team of the sales to deliver the best numbers for the month of May, because for the month of May, we really had a program that we wanted to deliver the numbers for big dispatch. And it's after that that my late boss told me, Joseph, let me take this week, go and rest. Then I come back and with energy. Then we draw and drive the plans for.
I'll try to gather some strength as I read through this. My name is Boss. You're a pillar of strength in my professional and personal life. Your sudden departure on the 8th of June 2025 has left an emptiness that words cannot fully express, but I will try through this letter to honor the incredible person and leader that you were to me and so many others. From the very beginning, you stood up, you corrected with kindness and encouraged with sincerity. You gave us space to grow, to learn, and even to make mistakes, knowing that growth often comes from challenges. You believed in me, and that belief became a source of strength in moments. I will never forget how you supported me, not just as an employee, but as a daughter. You always asked how I was doing, and you always waited to hear the answer. You offered guidance when I felt uncertain, mentorship when I needed direction, and protection when I faced challenges. You prayed for us. You encouraged us to do the best, not just for work, but for life. You were a spiritual guide, never imposing, but always grounding. You spoke with wisdom, reminding us that we're not alone, that Jehovah watches over us, and consistently. You had a beautiful sense of humor. In the middle of tight deadlines, long meetings, or stressful moments, you found a way to make us laugh. Your wit, your light-hearted jokes, your clever remarks, they brought so much warmth and humanity to our workplace. You made work feel light. To me, you were more than a leader. You were a father figure, protective, supportive, and wise. Many lessons that I'll carry for the rest of my life. Your mentorship has left absence. Your legacy lives on in how we'll work and how we'll lead, how we'll treat others. Your example has set a standard that will continue to shape us. I pray that your name will always be remembered with honor and gratitude. May your children and their children and their children's children walk in blessing, protected, covered by the seeds you sowed with your life. May Jehovah and the God of Abraham, with whom you served so faithfully, comfort your family, Christine and Willis, Ted, Diana, and Nicolette, and the extended family. May the family, during this season, that I hold on to the hope of resurrection as promised in the Bible, a promise that this is not the end. And until we meet again, rest well, sir. Thank you for everything, my friend. You will always live in my heart. My deepest respect and love. Thank you.
Good morning, church. Today I have a task to deliver the tribute of Pauline Kamau. Pauline worked for Mr. Ochola for 15 years as a personal assistant, and most of you, especially the family, know her well. Today she has given me the assignment to use my voice to relationship quickly developed into a mentorship. Over time, he became my mentor, a leader, my friend, and my father figure. His humility, kindness, generosity, and unwavering energy and meticulous attention to detail left a lasting impression on everybody he encountered. Through his example, I learned to be focused, result-oriented, and selfless in everything I did. He helped reshape my mindset and taught me how to approach life with clarity and purpose, even in the most challenging of circumstances. Each morning, Mr. Ochola greeted us with warmth and kindness in his presence, instantly uplifting the mood in the office. He always took time to ask about my family, showing genuine interest in the lives of my husband and children. That deep love for family shone through in the stories and photos he proudly shared of his own family. I continue. Just give me a minute. Okay. Mr. Ochola was really very organized, and this is something that he taught us even as a team. I did not work directly under Mr. Ochola myself. I worked with him through a dotted line, and Pauline was my contact person. So today, as I stand here, I feel the same. So I will continue. His respect, thoughtfulness, and calm demeanor in the way he carried himself made the workplace feel more like not just a job, it felt like family. From him, I learned the value of gratitude and living peacefully with others. Above all, he taught me to see the best in people and to be someone who brings light and impact wherever I go. Rest in peace, my boss, my friend, and my father.